Hello and welcome and hello. We're going to do a Euro Truck video today. I'm actually completing a load into France from Amsterdam. I can't remember exactly where we're going. We'll check once we get in. Just wanted to show what mods I'm using here in case anyone was curious. Everything below HDR is just Pro Mods, the latest version, of course. So I got some sound mods. I've got Grimes Early Autumn in there, which I'll be switching out to Late Autumn as the season progresses. Other than that, I apologize for the load time. It's a little slow since I've got Pro Mods installed. I don't know if there's actually a fix for that or if it's just the nature of Pro Mods, because there is a lot of data added. So it just kind of hangs. Still waiting. And this is on an SSD as well. I can only imagine how long a mechanical drive would take. There we go. And we're loaded up. We're using a Scania 143M. I got this actually from watching Squirrel's channel. Really like this truck. And we're just going to start actually from an autosave right before we rest. Okay, apparently it's going to hang here too. That's okay, we'll get there eventually. Here we go, maybe. Okay, we are in. We are also in the middle of the road. Installed this, I think he calls it a sound fix mod, yesterday, and so far I'm blown away. Just all the ambient sounds that you don't realize, like the helicopter that's overhead right now, the cars driving by, it's all stuff that's not in the stock game that you don't know you need until you hear it, and now I don't think I could ever go back. It adds so much to the game just with those little sounds. Oh, and we're hauling, I think it's pipes. Yeah, iron pipes, 18 tons worth. And I'm actually a pretty good ways into this run, but it's a very long run, so I didn't want to record the entire thing. Come around him. And as far as hardware, I'm using a Thrustmaster T500 RS steering wheel, the Thrustmaster THA8 shifter with the SKRS shift knob. I have a Tracker R5 for head tracking, and of course I'm using the clutch setup. Ahead and refuel while we're here. It's one thing about this Scania mod, and I'm sure that it's as accurate as it can be, but man, the gas tank on this thing just sucks. So I refuel anytime I have the chance. A little bit of curbage. Trying to get as straightened out as I can here. There we go. And we're parked. I also use, it's called Roccat Power Grid. It's ROCCAT for it actually runs a tablet that's separate from my main display, so that I have all my buttons such as lights, wipers, parking brake, all that, engine start and stop, all on a tablet that's separate from the main display. I like it because when you have a steering wheel set up, you often don't have access to your keyboard like you normally would. So all of those keys become hard to get to unless you have an alternate method or map them to your steering wheel, which steering wheels only have so many buttons, so that becomes a problem as well. Alright, so we're 372 kilometers out, 6 hours it says. We're well rested. Shouldn't have any issues. Should be smooth sailing from here at least. Yeah, but you see what I mean about just the cars driving by. Like, that was silent before. You didn't get those sounds, so this mod is not something you immediately notice, but once you use it for a while, it just adds so much to it. The game, I think now, would feel empty if I disabled it. And of course, Pro Mods makes it a totally different game as well. The only thing I don't really like is I wish the traffic density was more. And I've seen some mods that claim to increase the traffic density, but I'm concerned about the performance head. Even just recording this, I normally get 90 to 100 FPS, but I guess it's Fraps that's bringing this down to about right around 55, 50, well, 50 to 55. And I normally see better, and I'm concerned any more mods, especially like a density mod, would impact performance even more. Although it would be a little nicer if it was more filled out, especially once you get up into Finland, parts of Denmark and Sweden. It just feels empty even during the day on the main motorways. Just coming around you there, mate. That's a pretty trailer. Shame the truck doesn't match. I do have American Truck Simulator as well, which, of course, I'm American, so it's always cool to drive in America, but I just feel like it's lacking in content so much in comparison to Euro Truck. Not even Euro Truck with Pro Mods, but just Euro Truck in general. It has so much more to do. If I'm driving an American truck, it's like, desert or California, where you're limited to 55 miles an hour. And that's not terrible. You can still get around, but it is annoying when you hit that speed limit, because the cops are so bad in that game. The best I can tell, about 4 miles an hour over the speed limit is your limit, but if I'm not mistaken, I've even been issued a ticket at 4 over. If you go 5 over, it's hopeless. This game is not nearly as bad. They do have speed cameras in this game, but they're few and far between, and it's usually pretty easy to spot them or where they're going to be and slow down in time. Come around this guy as well. It's the same trailer, but he's got a green truck. Fancy. The Track IR was also a recent, making up words now, recent purchase, and it's been great. I've actually got an Oculus Rift CB1, and I've played this with it, and it's okay. It's not great. I don't like being blind, essentially. Like, I can't reach around, I can't have a drink next to me, I can't have a vape or anything like that while I'm in the Rift, because I just fumble around and can't see. And it's not as crisp as I want it to be. Like, I want to be able to make out the gauges, like look down and see my speedometer, you know, mileage or whatever, or you know, the numbers over here. I can make out on a regular display with Track IR, and I kind of get that feeling of using the Rift with the Track IR because I can look around freely without pushing buttons or toggling a, you know, an analog stick or anything like that. So for me, the Track IR was the best of both worlds as far as being able to see. You know, I have a 144 hertz monitor, so I like to get that smoothness when I can. Not that the Rift isn't smooth, but for me, looking at a normal display is a lot easier, and Track IR made it very easy with the head tracking. I actually see things in the game now that I would have never seen before because I had the, as far as the POV, to look around mapped to the D-pad on my steering wheel, and I would use it, you know, when I needed it, when I was turning or in a city and things like that, but it was so, it felt clunky compared to an analog stick, and this just makes it super easy. I just turn my head and look, and there's a lot off the sides of the road in this game that you wouldn't think is there. I mean, there's villages, there's all kinds of stuff to look at that I completely missed before, and I'm sure Pro Mods is probably a big portion of what I'm seeing now in the cities and things like that. Alright. Hello, Debbie. Can I go? Thanks, doll. Oh, and the shifter, if you guys don't know what a SKRS is. CSIO Tech makes it. It pops right onto your shifter, whatever you may have. It supports, I think, Logitech G25, 27, and Thrustmaster. And it basically just take your stock shift knob, pop this on, and it's a full range splitter shift knob. I got mine with the Eden Fuller 18-speed medallion. It's just like shifting the real thing. It takes some getting used to. Instead of, I mean, this is a 10-speed truck, but every gear has a high and low that you can split. So it's actually, as far as the shifter goes, it acts like a 3-speed. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 4, 5. But you can split each gear. So you go 1 low, 1 high, 2 low, 2 high. And it takes some getting used to, but now it actually makes more sense to me than just going 1 through 10. Where do we go? You want us to go here. Okay. I normally wouldn't have the route advisor on since I had the GPS on the left pillar there. That GPS on the left just isn't as clear to me, and when I'm in an unfamiliar area like I am now in France, which I haven't driven much in, I like to have the bigger GPS up just to make sure I go the right way. We're not too far away now. 190. I hope there's not too much ambient noise. I'm actually using the Blue Yeti to record my voice. I tried a headset, man, the audio quality just wasn't nearly what the Yeti can do. But the Yeti, when you're using a steering wheel, has to be about 2 feet from me, so I don't know how much other sound it's picking up, such as my shifters, switches, and things like that. Although it probably all blends together and sounds like the extra sounds added by the sound mod. But if you just listen, you can hear the road noise. You can hear their freeway much more. I think yes. We do want to go this way. See, that's what I mean about being in an unfamiliar area. These roads seem odd to me in France. It's just like spaghetti. But God, I'll take these over Iceland roads any day. I've been waiting since I got Pro Mods to finally get a good run to Iceland, and I got it yesterday, and I was so excited. It was from Finland to Iceland, and I knew it would take a while, but I was like, it's worth it to get over and explore Iceland, get some of those cities, discover things like that. That country should not exist, at least in the game. That country should not exist. It was terrible. I got off the boat, and I'm driving on this 2-lane road. There's nothing around. Every now and then I see a house or a set of houses. I guess that's a village. And then, as I'm driving, I'm probably driving 20 minutes. Well, I don't know if it was 20, 15, 20 minutes, something like that. The damn road turns to gravel. And, I mean, it's not like I turned off the main road. No, this is the road to get you from the port to Reykjavik. It turned to freaking gravel. And I was like, this is a joke, man. And then it's all, of course, it's all snow when I get there. Snow, ice, looks like the dead of winter. I go through this tunnel. This tunnel's not that long. 300 yards, I don't know, probably longer than that. Probably, 1,000 yards, something like that. To the end of this tunnel, I come out the other side, and it's green. I mean, it looks like spring on the other side of this tunnel. So I don't know why anyone would live on the snowy side of the tunnel if you were in Iceland, because the grass was definitely greener on the other side. And then I think it was actually green all the way up until I got to Reykjavik. So I get to Reykjavik and I'm excited. And then I realized there's only one port on this freaking rock. Well, there's no reason in bobtailing it back and not making any money. So I pick up another load, take it right back down that same damn road, which takes forever. I mean, this road is so long from Reykjavik to the port. I have to rest in, I think it was Holm or something like that. Like, I don't have enough time in game to get all the way back to the port without having to rest. So I did it, hauling 16 tons of, I think it was glass panels or something like that. And then I hopped over to the Faroe Islands. I might be saying that wrong, I can't remember. And then over to Great Britain. And then I finally got back to Netherlands from there. But the entire trek was like 4.5 hours. All because I was excited to go to Iceland and then realized it was a shithole in the game. I've never been to Iceland. I'm sure it's a lovely place. I'm curious if that tunnel thing is true, though. Kilometers away. We're getting there slowly but surely. Something else about this 143M truck doesn't quite have the power that the new Scania has, which, I mean, I guess that's expected. But yeah, there are some situations on a real heavy load, 24 tons or so. It really drags, especially if you're taking off on a hill. You've got to be really careful with it. I don't have the full-on advanced shifting on, where you actually have to rev match and everything. I have it set to simple, but with the warning sounds, because I'm trying to get to the point where I'm not getting any warning sounds anymore, and then I may try the advanced shifting. Obviously get the setup to be able to do it. It's just training myself to do it. And looks like another toll road coming up. They love that stuff here, don't they? no taxes here. There's just toll roads. The whole country's supported by toll roads. Oh yeah, and there was a toll road in Iceland. What do they get, like 3 people a day? Nobody's in that godforsaken place. Yeah, just filter them through like cattle. Come on. Hello, Debbie. Did you miss me? Thanks. Which road? Yeah, this is it. Hey, we're only 60 kilometers away. We're getting close. And I'll probably muck up this backing up job. Well, it depends on the yard. Of course, I haven't spent too much time in France, so I don't know if the yards are any different, but I would imagine it's going to be like the rest of the map, where it's kind of the same yards, just recycled over and over for different areas, but some of them I hate. And since this is a pipe load, this could very well be a construction site, and that one is my least favorite because it's so tight to get in and out of there. I swear sometimes it is literally impossible to get the truck in without scraping the sides. Another toll. Hello, Debbie. Oh, did you hear that? Yep, there's them warning sounds. Terrible. And actually, I'm not real sure what I did wrong there. I was just trying to take off. Maybe I let out too soon without giving it gas? I'm not sure. I wonder how much more money it's going to cost me to get there. Oh, you're going this way? That'll be $28.50. What do they do if you're on a toll road? And this is a legitimate question, like, because where I live, we don't really have toll roads. What do you do if you roll up to a toll road and you don't have any money? Do you literally have to back up, turn around, and go home? Can you not go through? Surely they have something. Is it like a leave a penny, take a penny thing? A little tray there, and if somebody's in a good mood, they'll leave toll for someone who doesn't have it. I mean, that would be funny, you know, call your boss, I'm sorry I can't come to work, I don't have money for the toll. They won't let me through. And that's probably a really stupid question. Like I said, just where I live, we don't have them. Oh, why did I get over? Come on. And I'm sure they have some kind of easy pass or something like that that'll get you right through if you commute every day. But still, toll roads seem silly. There's got to be a better way. Ooh, frame rate is really tanking through here. I don't know why. There's not really much around. Well, there's a city up ahead, but we can't see it yet. And another toll road. Surprise, surprise. Hi, Debbie. Bitch. We are only 6 kilometers away. I could show the there we are. Yep, there's the pipes. Yes. You can imagine what riding with me in a actual vehicle is like. It's very similar. Oh no, is this the right way? Oh my god, this is a cluster. And now a roundabout. Ugh, I hate roundabouts. Especially double lane roundabouts. And what do you know, it's a double lane roundabout. We got this. We got this. I'm nervous. There's not even any traffic and I'm nervous. Alright, here we go. Is this a roundabout into a roundabout? Did I just curve that trailer? I think I did. Oh my god! It's like a roundabout into a roundabout. This place should not exist. Yeah, this is brilliant. Record your first video in a city you've never been in. Another roundabout. This entire city should just be roundabouts connected to other roundabouts. There should be no straight streets. Alright. Another roundabout. This is ridiculous. I'm not even sure where to go. I guess I'll just pull up in here. Although this looks like a curb. I don't think I'm in the right place. I am really not sure where I'm supposed to be. Oh, I think I was supposed to turn in at that last roundabout. I think I literally just drove over the curb. God damn it. Ah. This is a cluster. Oh man, this is embarrassing too. This is like the worst first video ever. But I guess it's more entertaining for you watching me fuck up, right? Alright, let's try to get lined up here. I don't know if I can do this. I think I can. I don't think I'm supposed to, but... Alright. We're doing alright. You know, I'm not entirely sure I did fuck up that bad. I need to know where this trailer goes. Where does this motherfucker go? It looks like it's right behind me. Maybe it is. Alright, let's come back to here. I want to make sure that I don't, hit that. Alright, can we bring it around? It looks actually like I'm not too far off point. I think I'm seeing the indicator. No. Yeah, I am. Yeah. Okay. So I wasn't terribly bad, but I'm gonna go with poorly designed parking lot. That's what I'm going with. So I swear I followed the GPS. And it had me go down like what appeared to be a sidewalk. Alright, let's get straightened up a little bit here. We can get this unit in. God, this is terrible, man. I look like an idiot. Alright, come on. Let's just straighten up. Let's back this puppy in. Oh my god. See, normally I back from inside the truck, but where I'm so confuzzled. But we're getting her there. We're getting her there. I'm surprised it didn't actually give it to me there. I'm gonna have to search for an alternate route out because I want to see if this screw up was my fault or if this is actually the way that I'm supposed to go. There we go. I can only imagine if I was a real trucker, it would be very similar seeing me back in a trailer. Yeah, I really do think this is the only way into this unit. I must have missed something because I don't feel like I should have been driving over curbs. Anyway, that was my atrocious first video for Euro Truck Simulator 2. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to go practice backing up now. And then after I'm confident with that, I may do another video. Anywho, ta-ta.